Hi folks, too hot to paint yesterday. It's going to be pretty warm today as well. I must clean my brushes more. Just trying to pull my brushes, the bristles together on these lovely 3/4 inch flats. Right, no idea of what I'm going to do. That's how I usually start. No idea, just begin and continue. Right, so I'm just sorting myself out with my wiping cloth. I haven't even cleaned the palette since Monday. That was the last one I did. I'll just get a bit of tissue and just clean it off. It's just a little bit grubby. Right, okay. I'll wet the paper all over. This is just a bit of £90 hot press paper. It's a good paper. It's Saunders Waterford. I got it by mistake, as you know. I should have got the rough, but I forgot to edit the order. So I did it once. But I ended up with 2 lots of 3 packs of paper. When I redid it, I forgot to put the choice of surface on. But anyway, this is a nice paper, so let's just put in a bit of raw sienna. Get it nicely dilute, quite not too strong, but this just gives it a unifying coat, especially if you're going to put water in. A bit of blue in that. Put that in there. Now, this is my standard way of doing skies. It's very Ron Ransome-ish, although totally different in colour. He uses, well, I'll use burnt umber. No, I won't use alizarin and alizarin and Payne's grey for that. Let's just get a little bit of light blue. This all dries a lot lighter than when you put the initial washes on. Alright, so Payne's grey, bit of get a bit darker over the top. I don't want the light red. Right, okay, let that go. I'm going to dry that. But before I do, I'll just put it tight. Right, okay, headphones off. Find my hairdryer. Go. Right, now we've got a nice bit of light over here. I probably should have carried that one just a bit further over, but we won't. Now, I can feel a sort of well, I like estuaries. They've got everything. You've got the sky, you've got the background trees. Well, maybe I'll make the opposite coast a little bit nearer. So I'll use my where is it? There we go. Use this one. This is getting a bit past it. I've had it for some time, but it splits at the edges, but it's the Ron Ranson Medium Height by Ron Ranson, or is designed. So let's put a bit of background. Use those colours, the sky colours. So this is where we'll have the maybe the distance just going off there. I think we're fairly horizontal. Right, okay. Well, actually, I've put that as a distance shot. I was going to make it larger, but maybe I'll go up into that light and I'll put an island or an isthmus sticking out there. I can't really show you the mixing because if I use the board that I use for the oil and the acrylics, that would be on the side, and all the water would run down to the bottom of the page, bottom of the tray. And I like to hold it anyway and have it on my lap, so I'll show you what I can if I remember. Right, okay, so let's get a sort of like a greeny bit of sienna there. Okay, so there we go. I've got another one of these brushes ready to go. Now we'll warm up a bit as we come down here. Bit of Payne's grey now and a bit of burnt sienna. My favourite colour is burnt sienna. Right, okay, now a bit of real good darky green. Right, we can put a bit of tree coming out of that. Let's have a bit of green now. Just some salt marsh. Move the clip out of the way. A bit warmer. The cadmium yellow and Payne's grey make a great combination for greens. Try it if you haven't. So I'm just putting in the reflections. Look, just dragging down. What I put up, putting down. Okay, I'll put a bit of detail in that, I think, at the moment, before we think about what I'm going to do on that horizon. Get my rigger. See, that's the easiest way to show that that's water. Just drag down. Well, this paper, although when it's dry, a bit unused, it feels very smooth. But when you wet it and it's almost dry, it's got a bit of tooth. That's why I'm struggling getting the water off the brush. It's a lovely. Okay. I want a sort of bushy tree on there, but I'm going to put in I'm going to try this new brush. I don't know whether it'll work. It's one of these graduate clear plastic handles, a Daler Rowney flat wash brush. So that might be good for putting in some distant the shore, the far shore. It's quite hard to get the rounded shapes of the trees, the tree shapes, with the flat brush. But I'm sure this one's got its uses. Put some beaches in there. Just add a little bit of detail on that shore there as we disappear into the great yonder, the blue yonder. Right. Right, let's get some nice greenery or autumny. Get that up here. Okay, well that's that side. I think we could probably put a sort of a sandy bank in here now with that. So when that dries off, I can put a little bit of detail in. I'm quite happy with that. Right, give my hake. So I'll put a bit of umber, bit of burnt umber. Don't use that a lot. A bit of raw sienna. Ooh, too wet. And we'll get in some greeny, dark green texture on that. Right, let's just give the rigger, go rigger. Few grasses. Okay, so that's as simple as I can get it. I'll give that a bit of a try. We'll go back in that tree. Right. Fast forward or mute your sound. Right, now get into a bit of detail in that tree. I'll do for that. Now I want to just get a bit of darker, warmer green to just anchor that corner. Oops, not enough water. It's a smooth paper, but not that smooth. Right, okay, put a bird in it or two. I don't really want to do much more than that. But I can loosen up some of this white and put a couple of boats in. Just a suggestion, just something to pull your eye in a little bit. And Okay, I'm going to leave that light, got the clouds, as this is luck, just showing their bit of reflection. The dark cloud here, maybe, let's try a little bit of dry brush, just to add a bit of detail to that water. I do, just give the impression of ripples. Right, I'll put that in a mount and we'll, whoops, move my cable, I keep running my roller chair over my cables. Right, okay, put that on there. I have to leave that over the top because my cat likes to drink the water. Oh, I don't want him to die of cadmium poisoning. Sorry about the mound, but there we are. Quite a simple one for you to be getting on with. Now, you're very welcome, of course, I wouldn't know anyway, to copy these, but don't publish them as your own work. Give me an attribution because I've done the thinking on this one. All my paintings, I've done the selection for you, which makes the painting 50% easier. It's what you leave out that makes a painting, and I'm a great believer in less is more. Leave plenty of scope for a viewer's imagination. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one, folks. A simple one for a very warm, I'm getting warmer Wednesday morning. I'm going to go back and do probably an acrylic for Patreon. Okay, see you soon. Bye bye.